Okay, so let's get into this deep dive. Forget the usual polls, the talking heads you see everywhere.
Right.
Imagine trying to figure out the future using, well, math and actual, skin in the game.
Yeah, that's the core idea. Today we're talking about decentralized prediction markets.
Decentralized prediction markets, okay.
And what's really fascinating is how they let people bet. You bet on whether future events will happen or not.
Like what kind of events?
Well, all sorts. Think about placing wagers on yes or no shares for, well, Bitcoin's price hitting a certain number.
Okay.
Or election outcomes, obviously. Even something mundane like tomorrow's weather in London.
Weather, really?
Yeah.
Huh. And it's not just like casual bets, is it? It feels more serious.
Exactly. The more money that flows in, the sharper the odds seem to become. It's almost like a live, crowd-sourced probability ticker.
So people are backing their gut feelings, their predictions, with actual cash.
Precisely. You see this on platforms like Polymarket, Augur is another one, Omen too.
Right, right. And how does this stack up against, say, a Twitter poll?
Oh, it's night and day. The key difference is conviction,
Conviction, meaning?
Meaning when your own money is on the line, you tend to think a bit harder, right? You analyze information more carefully before you place that bet.
Makes sense.
And this collective intelligence, where everyone's incentivized by potentially winning money, well, it often generates these remarkably accurate probabilities.
Accurate how?
Historically, these markets have actually outperformed traditional experts, polls, sometimes even the pundits.
Wow. Okay. So it's not just guessing.
Not at all. It's grounded in, well, mathematical probabilities driven by those financial incentives we talked about.
And the blockchain part, where does that fit in?
Yeah, that's crucial. It's all recorded transparently on the blockchain, meaning there's no central party, no single company calling the shots or potentially manipulating the outcome. It's decentralized forecasting.
Got it. So every bet, every outcome, it's locked in, right?
Yeah.
Publicly viewable.
Exactly. Immutable. It creates this auditable trail. No funny business.
Okay, so these markets are, it seems, surprisingly good at predicting stuff.
They seem to be, yeah. But that ability, that power to gauge future probabilities, it opens up some even more intriguing, maybe surprising applications.
Like what else can you do with this?
Well, think about hedging against real-world risks. Big stuff.
Hedging, you mean like insurance?
Sort of, yeah. People are using these markets to protect themselves financially against things like political instability or potential pandemics, economic downturns, even wars.
Wait, really? You can bet on whether there'll be a war to hedge against it?
In theory, yes. If you think instability is coming, you could bet on an outcome linked to that instability. If you're right, the payout could offset some real-world losses. It's controversial, obviously.
Yeah, I can see that. Controversial and maybe a bit dark, betting on disasters.
It does raise ethical questions, for sure. Governments aren't always fans either, sometimes calling it gambling.
Right, but the tech is there.
The tech is definitely there, and it's evolving fast, which leads to this bigger idea. Maybe these markets aren't just predicting the future.
What do you mean?
Well, could they actually influence it? If a huge amount of money suddenly bets on a really negative outcome, say a market crash, doesn't that send a powerful signal? A warning flare that policymakers or companies or just people in general might actually notice and react to.
So the prediction itself could change behavior, potentially averting the predicted event.
It's possible. It's this concept of it's sort of decentralized mind, constantly calculating odds based on everyone's collective bets and financial stakes.
A decentralized mind. I like that. It's a fundamentally different way to think about what might happen next, isn't it?
Completely different.
So next time someone dismisses crypto as just, meme coins or speculation, you can point to this. It's enabling something quite profound here, almost like building a decentralized intelligence network, using betting to figure out the future.
That's a good way to put it. It refutes that narrow view pretty strongly.
So the underlying technology exists, it's growing.
It does raise that big question, though. What happens when the future isn't just something passively approaching us, that's something people are actively financially betting on, recorded transparently on the blockchain for everyone to see?
Right. The future isn't just coming anymore. People are putting their money down on what they think is coming.
Yeah.
It really makes you consider the power and maybe the weirdness of this new kind of foresight, doesn't it?